Hey, it's Rich, the Louisiana Hobby Guy. And today we're going to do some I'm going to show you some files that you can get for free. I'm going to put a download link below the video where you can get these files directly. Just click the link and download them. And we are making some backpack tags, or it could be briefcase tags, or it could be handbag tags, or anything that you want. These are tags, and my friend, or my partner I should say, Patrick, in another web venture, another YouTube channel, the Laser Makers Realm, created these name tags, and they're sports tags, and you just put a name in it and you burn it. So here's one, here's another one. Got 7 different styles here of name tags, and these are really fun files to make, and they're really practical too, because you can use them. You can put them on your kids' backpacks, you can put them on your briefcase, you can put them on your luggage. These could be luggage tags as well. And I even finished one, and once you finish it, it becomes nice and sturdy. This is a finished product right here, or almost finished anyway. I've got the finish on it. I haven't waxed it yet, but this is how it turns out when you finish it. And you can put your name and address on the back side, or a contact phone number or something like that in case you lose it. And these are really functional, really great design, and they're free today for you. So let's jump over into Lightburn, and I'm going to show you the different ways that you can get these. It's all going to come in one file, but you're going to have 3 separate Lightburn files for every laser origin. You're going to have a Lightburn art library if you prefer to use it that way, and I'm including the SVG files in case you don't use Lightburn. Very few of my viewers don't use Lightburn, but if you don't, you can get those SVG files as well. So let's jump over into Lightburn, and I'll show you how to use these. Alright, so here in Lightburn there are 3 ways that you can use these files. If you don't have Lightburn, you can use one of the graphic files instead. So here in Lightburn, we've got, over here is backpack tags. This is an art library, and in order to load this library, you must be on the art library tab, not the library tab. You must be on the art library tab, and you have to click load. When you click load, you browse to the file and you open it. So I've got the file open here, and you'll see that these are numbered 1 through 7. And if we click on number 1, double click it, it comes out onto the workbed. That is number 1, and that is the round opening. That's about 6 millimeters if you want to use a string. And if we click on 1-1, you'll see that that is the rectangular opening, and that one is about a 1/2 inch. This one's about 6 millimeters, about a 1/4 of an inch. And this one over here is about a 1/2 inch, a little more than a 1/2 inch, if you want to use a leather strap or something like that. Each one of these files are numbered number 2, number 2-2, number 3, number 3-3. They all are the same file, but with different openings. So that is the first way that you can use these, and that is the art library. Let's look at the second way that you can use these, and that is by coming up here to the import icon. If we click on import, you'll see that I've converted these to an AI file, a DXF file, and an SVG file. The SVG file is the one that I like to use in Lightburn, so I'll click on that and say open, and here are all of the name tags. So now if you import the SVG file, it is not going to hold the grouping. If I grab this and pull it off, you'll see that that doesn't work. So you got to be careful if you import the SVG file. Let's go ahead and undo this, or actually get rid of all of these. And if we bring in the DXF file now, you'll see that the same thing happens here. So none of these are going to be grouped, but if you bring them from the library, they are. So let's get rid of these. I just wanted to point that out, that they're not grouped when you bring in the file by importing it. However, if we bring it in from the art library, then you will see now that everything is grouped. The only thing that's not grouped is the name. And the reason why the name is not ungrouped is obvious, because you're going to want to select that name and change it. Now let me change my window view here. Go to wireframe. Now I can select the name and I can come in here and edit it. So let's say that we wanted to have the name, it doesn't really matter what the name is. We're just going to choose name Tommy. I'm going to select it and I'm going to grab it by a corner holding down control. If I hold control, it'll scale proportionately from the middle. And now we can come up here and change the font to whatever it is that we want. If we wanted something like Anton, we'll just click on that. And now we have our name. And if I go back to the different view on the window, you'll see that that is the way that it's going to burn. So all you have to do is come to your cuts and layers, change your speed and your power to match your laser. And on this blue layer, what we've done here is we got multi-layers. So you have the fill and then you have the line after fill. And that always looks good. And you might even want to change the black layer. All you have to do is click the plus button right here to add a second layer, and that's the line after fill. Whatever power and speed you're using over here, you want to use a similar speed and about half the power. So I would probably change this to like 40. And now this file is ready for me to run. Now the next way to do this is to import the Lightburn template. So let's get rid of that. And if we come up here and go to open, the open folder, you'll see that I have 3 templates in this download. Bottom left origin, top left origin, and top right origin. So most diode lasers are going to use the bottom left origin. A couple of them, like the X tool and some NAJ, use the top left origin, and most CO2s are going to use the top right origin. So we're going to choose the bottom left origin right here, and that's going to open all of the files at once. If you use the Lightburn template, all of these will stay grouped, so you won't have a problem with them being ungrouped. The only time you're going to have a problem with ungrouping is when you import, if you don't use Lightburn, if you import a file from here. But the preferred way to use it is going to be using one of the Lightburn templates where everything is properly grouped, or using the art library over here. So also in the art library, I do have the entire grouping of all of them here. So you can bring this out, and that is the entire grouping. And I have to fix this one. I'll have this one fixed before I actually upload it. I can probably do that right now, but I don't want to waste too much time. There we go. So there is the proper file right there. And let's go ahead and drag over all of these, and then we will import it and call it all, and that will overwrite it. And now you guys are going to get the right file. So there you go. Quick and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the circular ones with the 6mm opening for string, and then we've got 2 football ones, one with the 6mm opening for string, and one with the 1/2 inch or about 1/2 inch opening for a leather strap. And what I'll do on these all, I'll add the other ones to this so that you have everything in one shot. And that's about it. All right, so that's about it. And you can get these name tags now. Down below the video, there's the link, and you can get either the ones with the slot in it, like this football one, or you can get them both ways actually, or you can get the ones with the hole like this, and that's it. That's all there is to it. This is real simple, real easy. This took about, I think this was about 3 minutes to burn this one, and you can do these on wood like this one is, or you can, this is 2mm wood. It's 2mm wood, but once you put the finish on it, it's good and sturdy. I use the Rust-Oleum triple thick glaze, and this will stand up to any type of abuse, even at the airport. So you can use wood, you can use acrylic, you can use leather. You can use basically any type of material to make these. And a lot of people are going to probably prefer to use acrylic. And on any laser, you can engrave a clear acrylic. That would look nice. Or you can engrave a colored acrylic. I would prefer to engrave it on something like my black sparkle acrylic. I think that would look really nice, especially for like luggage tags. Oh man, that's it's a black obsidian sparkle. That would look really great. And I probably should have done one for this video. I think I'm gonna make, my wife is going to our house over in the Philippines in January, so I think I'm gonna make her a whole new set of luggage tags. You'll get to see those before she goes. And I think I'm gonna do it out of that black obsidian acrylic. That's gonna look really nice, and it's gonna be easy to spot when it comes off the luggage carrier there, because it'll be sparkling all over the place. I always have a hard time finding my luggage when it comes off the plane, but that I'll show you that in a future video. Before she leaves, I'll get those done. But right now I've got to get to, as you see down here, the Laser Pekka 4. It's behind me over there on top of the CO2. The box is down there on the right. I've got to get to doing my testing on that. In fact, I think I'll do one of these on that Laser Pekka 4. But that's going to be more than likely the next video that's going to come out is the Laser Pekka 4. So a lot of people have said, you know, how can you have an opinion on a 1064 laser, which I did and I do, and without actually owning one? Well, now I actually own one, so we're going to do a review on that Laser Pekka 4 and see just how functional that 1064 nanometer beam is. So I hope you enjoyed the video today as much as I enjoyed making it, and as always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.